Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to dive into who am I reading for reading and see what you need to know. I just get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for, because really that's why I do this. I want to know who I'm reading for. So if you are new here, that's how it works. And if you like this style of reading, check out the playlist and just know that they are all timeless. So whatever jumps out at you or resonates for you, with you, it's for you if it resonates. Okay, so no matter when it was posted, it doesn't matter. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for all of your support and your comments. I always love to read your comments and see how these readings resonate for you. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. At the time of recording this, it is Christmas Day, as a matter of fact, and I am recording this a couple of days early because I will be out of town and on vacation. So, love you guys. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates for you. What is the message that you need today? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Wow, we've got this moving on energy. Also the Six of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. So I'm going to get some more cards here. I feel like there's more unfolding, but I feel like for the first thing that I see is you are moving out of struggle energy. You're moving out of challenging times and you're coming into much better times. There is a really big cycle closing, and I say this on almost every single reading, I know, but it's in the air, you know, and at the time of recording this, there's a big new moon coming up this weekend. In Capricorn, it's the second new moon of the month, which is very rare, and this is very powerful. It is giving us a powerful new start, and it's coming days before the new year. Set your intentions for exactly what you want in this new year, and believe it with all of your heart. Believe it, because you're moving in the direction of what you want. You're moving in the direction of things feeling better, going better, coming out of a very difficult cycle, having the victory over that cycle and moving out of it, moving out of the challenges, moving into peace, moving into calm waters. Also, some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be moving in the new year, perhaps. Some of you may be moving. I feel like this move is something at a distance from you, you know, with the water. I feel like if that resonates for you, I feel like you are moving in the direction of something that you've been manifesting for a while, something that your intuition is leading you towards this. But if this is regarding a move, I feel like this move is you're moving at a distance from where you're at now. You're going to be somewhere else, and it feels like a distance, or it feels like you need to travel a little bit to get there. I'm also noticing the beach here, so I feel like there's across an ocean energy here, and I feel like there's also some sort of connection that's coming together too that may be at a distance from you or across an ocean from you at this time. Perhaps your person is traveling, but I do feel like you're coming into a more balanced place in your life with this connection with your life, just in general, and perhaps in your money as well. I feel like you're coming into this place of balance and this place of peace, and really following your intuition. Following your intuition is going to be key this year. I feel like we're talking about the new year all of a sudden. So I feel like following your intuition is key this year, coming out of your head and really listening to your heart, because your heart knows. Your heart knows. The head is the ego brain, the ego mind, and the ego mind is fear-based. So it overthinks and it assumes things that aren't true, and it kind of takes you back to old stories, and sometimes that can overtake you and give you anxiety where you can't hear your heart. But right now you are being guided to really listen to your intuition, because there may be a situation coming up or something that you're involved in now that maybe feels a lot like an old story repeating itself, but it's actually your heart is telling you it's all is well, but your mind may be stuck in an old story and thinking something is not well. But you're moving in the direction of things being well. So follow that guidance. I feel like we just took a sidestep in the message right there. Somebody needs to hear that you know, follow your guidance from the inside. Your heart knows. Your heart is peace. Your heart is taking you in the direction of your dreams. Your heart is taking you in the direction of balance. Balance is being restored here. And I feel like this could be in a connection. This could be in anything else too. Anything in your life that you might be dealing with right now that feels like a bit of a struggle, because you're coming out of this energy of challenge and you're coming into peace and balance. And part of that, following your intuition, following your heart, really taking the time to breathe and focus, be grounded in a meditative state, really listening to what your heart is telling you, could bring a whole different dynamic to a relationship. This can bring a whole different dynamic to peace in your life, just in general. It helps you to make better decisions and choices that are going in a better direction. Which brings me to what I was starting to say with this Six of Pentacles, is that you are giving energy, time, focus, love, attention to what gives to you. You're no longer giving to situations or people, places, or things that do not give you that replenishing energy. Like, this is equal reciprocity energy. This is equal, where we are both, you know, you in this thing, or you in your job, or you in your friend circle, you're both giving equally. You're allowing, or you're no longer allowing yourself to overgive and underreceive. You're no longer allowing anyone in your life that doesn't reciprocate your energy, your time, your communication, your efforts, your love. So I feel like this is a big thing that you are doing new this year, because this can talk about a new beginning, but it's very psychic, it's very spiritual, it's very heart-led, intuition-led, you know? And I feel like that's what's kind of the big shift this year, taking you out of the troubling times, the challenging times, and taking you into peace. So there's a lot that we've unpacked here in just 3 cards. But also what I see, just to add to this, another thing that we're unpacking with these 3 cards, 2 sixes when they come out in a reading together means a trusted, loving partnership, relationship. And this could be a respark, a resurgence of love, of emotions in a partnership that could be at a distance from you. And when I say partnership, it could literally mean any sort of partnership, but it's also a romantic partnership is what I'm feeling. This could be an apology. This could be just this realization of feelings, perhaps maybe going from friends to relationship, or an apology that brings you back together, because I feel like there's some sort of distance. This could be, you know, literally living at a distance or being at a distance from each other at this time, or this could be an emotional distance, but you're coming back together. You're coming back together, and you're both giving equally to this relationship, and I love that. So expect some sort of an apology or some sort of a resurgence or new beginning in some way, if that part resonates for you. I just saw the Chariot. There's definitely things are moving. Let's see what the spread wants to tell you today. What do you need to know? And let me know who I'm reading for in the comments below. 7 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've been going through a lot. You've been going through a tough time. You know, this card talks to me a lot about the struggle in the mind. It's like doubt, fears, trying to get in the way, feeling like you can't trust someone or something or a situation, feeling like you're doubting yourself, you're doubting this person, you're doubting the situation. It's like you're caught up in your fears. It's the fear of the mind, and needing to shift out of that and shift into your heart and listening to your heart and your intuition that really knows the answer. I feel like there's something here that is, it's like this is an illusion, you know, and that would normally be the Eight of Swords, but I'm feeling this energy here. It's just, you know, an illusion. And I feel like the stuff going on in your mind, you may be jumping to conclusions, you may be over assuming things, over analyzing things, and it's like it's creating an illusion. It's creating a story in your mind because of something that you've gone through in the past. It's going to, if this resonates for you, I feel like it's going to feel like something you've been through in the past, where you learned how to not trust, or you learned, you know, what it feels like to be betrayed, and maybe you're jumping to some sort of conclusion that that is going to happen again or is happening again, and it's actually not true. It's actually an illusion, and this is coming up for you so that you can work through those feelings, listen to your heart, and clear that old story out for good so that it doesn't come up anymore, because I feel like this is a repeating pattern for you. And so you are overcoming that. You have the victory. And the world is here as well. You have the victory over these old hurts. This is coming from something from the past. So whatever it is that you're feeling and you're thinking and your anxiety is taking you down a road that it just keeps getting bigger and bigger when you entertain those thoughts, and you're feeling that anxiety, and it sort of overtakes you. You know, you're learning how to overcome that, and you're going to get some sort of truth. I feel like perhaps with this Page of Cups, you may be getting some sort of truth that you're going to be like, wow, I totally overthought that. You know, I jumped to a conclusion that was just not what I was thinking. But you're also feeling some sort of energy. You're feeling some sort of energy from this situation or this person, because there is something going on, but it's not what you think. And so you're going to be moving out of that and moving into calm waters in this situation. You have the victory over it. And this is definitely coming up for you with this world. With the World card, it's coming up for you to close the cycle. You've reached fulfillment. You're closing the cycle of this situation or this past hurt or these, you know, overthinking or whatever it is that's coming up for you. It's being brought to you for you to overcome it for good, and like leave it in the past, close the door, complete that cycle so that we can step into this new year victorious and in alignment with what is for you. And it looks to me like this situation is in alignment with you, but it's like we have this one little thing to overcome first before we can come together and not sabotage it. You know, it looks like a relationship to me, but it literally could be anything. Now, I did mention in the beginning that somebody has a new home. Somebody is going to be moving. This card represents a new home. Also, this card is the World card, and I feel like you're moving somewhere in a different part of the world. This could mean travel. This could mean travel. So there's a lot going on in these few cards here. So, you know, we're reaching, all of us are on a different path, you know, and so we're all going to receive this differently, but you have the victory. You're being promoted to a higher level of you, a higher level of your life, a higher level of success and victory. When we overcome this one last little thing, you're being promoted to a higher version of yourself and a higher version of life. But also, you're starting this new cycle at a higher level. Like the butterfly that started out as the caterpillar, goes into the cocoon, and emerges as this new creature, doing life different. This is what you're doing. We're shedding the old. And this is like a last little thing. And it could be confirmation of something that you've recently gone through as well. So take it, if it's confirmation, take it for, this is a message for you for however it resonates. So take it as confirmation if that's how it fits. But you have some good news here. You have good news coming in that is going to make you so happy. It's going to set your fears to rest. You're going to put that old story in the past for good. You've got the victory at the end of this race that you've been running. You have a new home here. You have a marriage, a union here. This is the 1111 card. This is such good luck. and good fortune, but it is also a very deep soul connection, relationship coming together here. And this person could also be at another part of the world from you, and that may be what is triggering your overthinking, because maybe it's you've been in separation, or that's hard. It's not easy being in a long distance thing, especially when you got a lot of hurts from the past. And I feel like this has been unfolding for a while. With that Seven of Pentacles, it's been unfolding maybe even as long as 7 years, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years, but you've got some old stories here that are, I feel like it's like they're raising their ugly head just for one last time, so you can use those swords to slice it and chuck it into the past, because we've got something new here that is going to be a whole new level in this situation, this relationship, this connection, this situation, whatever this is for you. It is definitely a time for overcoming your old beliefs and stories and anxieties and fears. And then what happens is the Chariot comes in and catapults you to higher ground. You get the clarity that you need. You overcome those challenges. You're determined to succeed, but it's also driven by the universe. This situation is in the hands of the universe. Just keep giving it to the universe and realize that the universe has a plan, and this plan is coming together for you, and everything is changing. Everything is changing. This is also a travel card. So I'm just getting one confirmation after another of travel here, or some sort of distance and some sort of move, But also, this is success. You're moving in the direction of success, for sure. So let's pull our spread. Temperance, healing, balance, preparation. Preparation for what's coming. I've got this Emperor here and the High Priestess. These are the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Very interesting. You are coming into your power, I feel like. Star. Sun. Wow. 9 of Cups. The outcome, a new commitment. New opportunities being presented to you. This one happens to have a really beautiful golden opportunity attached to it, as well as commitment. Committing to the new way. You making the decision to commit to not overthinking anymore and putting that stuff in the past for good. Following your heart. Commit to this new path. Because what is happening is, I'm telling you, it is taking you to what it is that you want. It's taking you to your big fat yes. I've got the Sun here and the 9 of Cups. Your big fat yes. Your happiest days. Your happiest days. Wish fulfillment. Clarity. Also the clarity. Whatever you're feeling, in your head about, you're about to get clarity. You have all this light here. And this new path. Wish fulfillment all over the place. Everything is about to fall into place for you and this situation. So, wow, this is amazing. All right, let me look at what else we have here. So I feel like with the Temperance card and my High Priestess here, So sorry about that. I didn't realize my ringer was on. So what I'm seeing here is what I've just noticed while I'm looking at my cards here is that I feel like you've been waiting for this opportunity to come in. Now, this opportunity can be like what we've been talking about. It can be within a connection. Maybe you're waiting for a connection to come together, or you're waiting for some sort of opportunity to come in that comes with, it's like a job opportunity or a new income opportunity, something to come together for you, or you're waiting for the move. You're waiting for the move, or you're a house to sell, which that can talk about a house to sell or a house to buy. I know a lot of you have been talking about these things with me, so I'm looking at everything that's here because I want to make sure that I tell you whatever I find in these readings that are going to resonate with what you've been going through. So what I'm seeing here is that this has been unfolding for a while. So whatever this is, it's been unfolding for a while, and you've literally been manifesting the big fat yes. You've been manifesting your wish fulfillment to you. But as it's unfolding over time, sometimes that can put us in our head, and so there is something going on here that you either are coming out of, or you're dealing with right now, or this is a bit of past energy, like I was saying. There is something coming, there's a feeling of something going on here that put you in your head, that put you in that old story, and it was almost like a test. Didn't we just talk about a test in the last reading or 2 readings ago? Talking about a test that it's like testing your faith in yourself, testing your intuition, testing your, this manifestation. And it's putting you in your head, and so that's coming up so that you can overcome it for good. And I feel like you're going to be shown with all this light. There's something coming to clarity, and I feel like you're going to be shown that your intuition was right all along. What you've been thinking about this situation is right all along. And so that's going to help you to decipher moving forward in things that come up in your experience, in your journey forward. You're going to be able to distinguish between your head and your heart, because this situation, you are going to be proven right. You're going to have that clarity and know what it was that your heart was telling you. So now, if you get tested in the future, because we live on earth and that's what happens here, especially when we're dealing with other people, something might come up, and now you're going to be like, okay, I can choose to either be in my head and overthink this, or jump to conclusions, or I can listen to my heart. And you're going to be proven right again and again, so that you can know, that you can decipher between the two. You can know what it is my heart is telling me, because you are being led to your wish fulfillment, and it's something that you already know. You already feel it. Whether you know this person, this opportunity coming in for you, whatever it is, the door opening, where you want to live. There's water again. I'm seeing water again, by the way. So maybe the house that you're manifesting, or the move that you're manifesting, is near water or over a body of water or something like that. And you're going to be shown clarity. You're going to get some sort of answer that is going, maybe with this new moon, you're going to get some sort of answer that is showing you, wow, okay, I was right all along, and here it is unfolding before my very eyes. But it's been taking a little bit of time for that to come to fruition. But you have so many wish fulfillment cards here, and this Sun, which is your happiest card of the deck, I mean, that is full illumination of light on something that you have been feeling in your heart. You know that you know that you know that you know is for you. And like I said, this could very well be another person, but this could also be you standing in your power, finding your voice, finding your truth. Overcoming this very difficult chapter of your life of overthinking, worrying, and maybe assuming the worst in situations. Maybe you've always done that. My son told me one time a couple of years ago, which kind of opened my eyes. He said, "You're famous for assuming the worst and expecting the worst to unfold." And I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm the most positive person there is." He's like, "Excuse me." You're always assuming that the worst is happening. You're like the queen of that. And so that opened my eyes and changed me that day. It was like, that was my clarity that came out. But you know what? Maybe I just said that for you. Maybe you are like, "Oh, that's me." And you're standing in your power, in your clarity, trusting yourself, trusting your guidance, trusting that the best is going to unfold and not the worst. When we expect the worst happens. When we expect the best, magic happens. So let's expect the best, because you are being taken to the best. So take these things that I'm showing you, how they fit for you, and know that your outcome here is an opportunity that's coming in for new commitment, or the amazing, most ultimate opportunity coming in for maybe advancement in your career, wealth, a new job. We've been talking about all these things for weeks, and you've been just going through this healing and preparation, preparing you for your wish fulfillment. And so it feels like in the next few days, it feels like with the sun and the star, it feels very much like you have some sort of breakthrough, and you get some sort of clarity where it's like you can see your dreams coming to fruition with whatever clarity comes through. Look, I've got the Empress, so this very well could be a divine union we're talking about. And maybe your heart has been telling you all along, you know who your person is, you know who, you just have this feeling that this person is my soulmate, and it's been unfolding for a long time. Or maybe they're at a distance from you. This can talk about travel and distance too. And now it's time for this to come together. We've been talking about this for a while. Also, she's the energy of receiving, learning how to receive, learning how to trust your intuition, learning how to trust that you are magnetizing all the things. We have wish fulfillment here. What does that mean to you? Love, money, job, new home, move, travel, peace, abundance, prosperity, just feeling good about life, feeling content and happy. Whatever it is for you, this energy here is teaching us how to learn how to trust our own path, learn how to trust the universe is bringing us all of that. Just knowing, she knows that she is the energy of abundance, therefore she attracts it, because she knows without a shadow of a doubt that that is her. She's abundance and she's love, and she is in her power, knows her worth and her value. And she attracts more value, more love, more abundance, always, because she trusts and she knows. Anything else? The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Oh boy. Here it is. It's all coming together for you. You've got a new spark. This is your intuition. This is a creative spark, but it's also a new opportunity. It's an exciting new start. It's leading you to the Ten of Pentacles. That's everything that we've been covering. Everything, all of it. Wealth, freedom, longevity, a happy family, soulmate love, lots and lots of success. This is your new chapter. Your new cycle is very abundant, very beautiful. Very long-term energy here, building a life together with somebody. You have an opportunity coming in that is going to change everything. It feels like it's going to change everything because these cards are powerful. Every single card we have here is powerful. We have a lot of majors too. And you know what I talk about? I call the majors. These are destined moments that you are destined to go through. All of this is destined for you. This cycle that's closing and starting right now, this is destined for you. Trust it. Trust it. And don't forget to let me know when these things start coming in for you. And let me know how this resonated for you in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Happy New Year. And know that I am sending you all the hugs and all the loves. And I love to read your comments, so don't forget to let me know and say hi if you're new.